I don't wanna hear a peep, let the boss talk.
I be speaking for the trenches, this that boss talk.
White sneaks, no crease, how the boss walk.
I be shooting from the logo, this that boss talk.
I don't want the middleman, hit the boss up.
She gon' make it shake more, cause her boss talk.
Stayed down, made a plan, had the boss up.
Lil dip with the lean, this how boss walk. A lot of niggas be thinking they boss when it comes to that talking, all them words that are lost. A lot of niggas be thinking they boss, like Harden with the moves, I'ma shimmy when you fall.
Choose to do what everybody doing, I ain't basic. And I want it all, no cap, that's a statement. What's understood ain't gotta be explained, understatement. They let us all chill the wrong water, I ain't drinking.
All right, we back with Boss Talk. It's Josh.
And it's Keith.
Welcome to the Boss's Circle. Boss Talk, you already know what it is, man. We talk sports, music, and the culture. Today we got two special guests, you know, for sure, man. We got, well, for one, we got a DJ that is great in this tri-state and this East Coast. He's been holding it down for sure, man. No one's better than him when it comes to the weddings, to the private events, you know, to the club. You know what I'm saying?
Lit.
Just the mindset itself, you know what I'm saying? He's really killing it. You know, we got DJ Toroc in the building, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Thank you for having me.
No problem, man. And then we got H, man. I don't know who better with the hand. You know what I'm saying? With the food, you know what I'm saying? Seafood platters, the chicken, anything, lamb, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you want, the catering, private events too. You know, we got Chef Ken. You know what I mean? Y'all know who Chef Ken is.
What's up, though?
Yeah, welcome to Boss Talk, y'all. You know how I feel to be on Boss Talk.
It's good, man. I'm glad to be here. Excited.
Great environment. The environment is great. The love is here, so we turned up.
Y'all bosses, man. Y'all in the
sure.
circle. You know, welcome. You know, we gonna break down, you know, the stories. Toroc, we want to really get into you for sure. Ken, you know, is going to have his full episode because we got to break down for sure.
I wasn't supposed to be here. You know?
We got to get into.
So Brody to pull up.
We really got to get all the way into that
right
plate,
that platter.
Bro, the pans. You ever saw the pan? Chill.
Yeah,
We got to get into the pantries just lined up. We got to get into that separately.
We ain't eat yet. Don't forgive us. We all hungry. I'm still hungry. I ain't eat all day.
Shit, lobster tells me.
for sure.
Get to it.
This episode of Boss Talk is sponsored by Juan the Barber. I need a cut bad. Any good barbers here?
Any good barbers? Yo, shop you in this Juan the Barber.
Wait, Juan the Barber? You mean award-winning celebrity barber? That Juan the Barber? The one that got his cuts on ESPN, you know, BET, ABC? Come on, you're not talking about him, right?
Yeah, that Juan. What barber you know cut NBA,
Black with his scoring. And there's Duran with a dunk, and now he has a career high.
NFL?
191 rushing. Another carry for Sanders, and this one breaks loose. He's headed for the end zone. Touchdown.
Entrepreneur and the community's here. Juan.
You ain't gotta say no more. Hey Juan, I'm ready for the Magical Clippers right now. Let's get it.
All right, bet I got you, bro. Oh, I got bro first. He was there first.
Come on, man.
Hey, chill, bro. There's enough cuts to go around, bro. I got both of y'all niggas today. Chill.
All right, bet.
Like, damn, y'all niggas drunk.
But we gonna get into the turntables today.
Yes,
but
sir.
you know what I'm saying? But also Ken is involved with, you know, with what's going on in DJ Toroc's world as well. So we're gonna get to that also. So Toroc, we're gonna start off just like this, man. Just simply, like I said, you're a wedding DJ, you're a private event DJ, club DJ, anything. You know what I'm saying? Just do your thing. Why DJing though? Like, you know, everybody has a passion and, you know, we never know why someone decides to go into that. So just tell the people why DJing.
So for me, when I started out, I was out in Pittsburgh, out in undergraduate school, man. And you know how when you throwing parties, you're in the little ass apartments, whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
And
college parties.
Bro, it was jumping. Just off the laptop, literally off the laptop. I wanted to control the music because I'm like, I was tired of going to all these other parties, and the DJs was like, "What are you doing? You weren't throwing banger after banger. Like it was literally playing some BS, and it wasn't flowing." So we started throwing them at our own house, and then from there it escalated. We wound up getting a 4-bedroom joint off campus. Had 2 living rooms, sunroom, basement. Bro, we literally had all 3 floors of this house packed to the point that the provost at the school used to hear about it.
Like a club. It looked like a club.
A club on campus.
Damn, that's a banger.
So
I've been at DJ
missed that
Toroc
video.
every day.
bro. And then from there, it grew because I wasn't 21, so I couldn't get into the bars, and everybody's going to get into the bar. So I'm like, all right, what am I supposed to do?
All right.
Picked up a laptop, and I picked up a little turntable, Joe, and I got in there when I was 19. And then from there, it just continued to grow. I started going into Southside and Pittsburgh, started doing some of the clubs down there, got a chance to DJ with like Juju Smith-Schuster back then, and some of the bars down there. And then when I came back home, I thought I was done. I was pre-med for undergraduate. A lot of people don't know this about me, where essentially I'm juggling 2 careers, like no BS, no, like not
Like to this
typing
day?
nothing. To this day. To this day. I went to medical school in New York. I stopped, and I always told Josh, I'm gonna keep it 100 when I came on here. When I was up at school, I wound up finding out I was having a son, so I started tripping at that point in time. The way it's told for black men, you have a kid at a certain age, it's a wrap. You can't do nothing. So I started tripping. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, I was literally I wasn't studying, I wasn't doing any of that type of stuff. I wound up failing out, and honestly, I got a chance to go in front of the committee. They were like, all right, so if we let you back in, how are you gonna make this work? I gave them my spiel and everything, and I told them, I was like, but unfortunately, I was like, I need to get in here because I have a son on the way. I was figured this is the only way that I'm gonna make it. If I'm not a doctor, I can't do this. So they did a blessing for me, and to be honest, they were like, nah, go home, take care of your situation, and then reapply. So I came back, and I ain't gonna lie, that stuff hurt. Like, I was like, what am I gonna do? I wasn't even DJing again at that point. I stopped.
You got balance.
I was battling my own demons. And then from there, went back to get my master's in public health. I literally was grinding with that on top of that.
Shout out to your masters.
For sure.
And then once from that point on, that's where I started picking it back up. I started gaining my confidence back, and then started to go out with my boys back home, and I'm starting to go into these bars and clubs, and I'm like, yo, I could definitely tear this stuff up. Got my foot in the door with one of these companies that were out there, and bro, I was getting paid like $20 an hour. I wasn't getting paid nothing. But I was packing their bars in like it was nobody's business. And then finally I just said, you know what, I'm gonna go out on my own. And from that moment, that blessing, I went on my own. My life changed for the better. And I'm still grinding the healthcare, still running stuff, being a boss on that side, and then still running my own DJ company on top of that. So I got about 10 guys.
Lit, bro.
Got 10 guys working for me, and we just hustling.
That's lit, bro. And it's heavy because a lot of people won't understand when you say med school. I was in med school. It's not a lot of men in there.
Nah, not at
Like,
all.
they don't understand how tough of a grind it is, bro. I look around in my class, and it's one other guy. My whole college, like, the whole time through college, you know what I mean? So it's like, that's not necessarily what makes it tough, but it just goes to show how many men are intimidated by a career that holds so much weight.
100%.
Bro, I think I saw 3 black men on my whole campus.
Damn.
I didn't have on your whole campus.
The whole med school campus. I think I saw like 3 black men. Still close with them to this day. I actually just
got no choice.
I just DJ one of their weddings not too long ago. Like,
Gotta be close to
shout out
it
to
at
my
that
guy.
point.
All we got, yo.
Off rip, you go in the cafeteria. Shit, that's it.
That's crazy.
But facts. And then from there, man, it just continued to grow. I honestly, if you told me where I was today, thinking about all the failures I've had in life, I wouldn't think I'd be here. I ain't gonna hold you. I just hold that to the grace of God.
And that's
I
a
give him
blessing,
everything.
bro. That's a blessing. That's a great place to be.
Man, just talk about for a minute, like your in that moment, what mindset was needed to persevere through that, though? You know what I mean? Because that's hard. You know, people when they face challenges and you at rock bottom, like, what do you do to be like, all right, I'm at rock bottom, but I gotta get to the top. I gotta get through this. What mindset did you have to do?
To be honest, it took my family, it took my wife, took my kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, I couldn't fail anymore.
Because you had to.
I had to provide. I have other people that are dependent on me, so I had to get to it no matter which way it was. And then that's one of the reasons why, like, I guess I could say I wouldn't consider myself. I know people, when you talk about styles of DJing, they say whether you're open format, you're more one or the other. I'm a little bit of everything, just from the aspect that I had no choice and I had to get to the bag however I could. So if that meant I had to do a bar mitzvah, I was doing a bar mitzvah. If that meant I had to do a 90-year-old party, we was out there throwing the oldies on and getting it in. Just however I can get to the bag that's what I did.
And that's crazy, because it actually brings me to my next question. I was going to ask you about your style of DJing and what kind of got you there. But technically, that's kind of what it was.
Yeah, kind of that. And then also, the way I live life. I believe music is a universal thing that brings everybody together. So I don't just hang with just black folks, white folks. I hang with everybody. If you're a good person, hey, you're sturdy with me.
Right.
And literally being around different people all my life, literally I learned from them the type of music they listen to. I'm pretty sure those people you be around, like, bro, like I could literally go and DJ a whole Latin night and not know a single word they say all damn
That's
night.
what makes you different.
But I will literally throw that shit down. Excuse my language. I will throw it down.
You a boss.
I will throw it down, and literally it doesn't matter the genre, classic rock, hip hop, country, like I could do it and literally put it in a certain realm where people that usually don't listen to that genre of music, throw it in there. Why not?
Man, I know a nice. I'm editing a video, doing work late at night, and I'm talking to you over here studying. You know, I'm getting my set together. I'm doing this. I'm, you know, and it's like you said, a genre that you're not necessarily a part of. You know what I'm saying? But you just so versatile, and that's what makes you really different.
You gotta do your homework, bro. And life in general. You're not gonna walk into a room and sit there and not know your stuff. I done been in too many rooms where I got called out, especially being in the healthcare business. I'm only 33 years old. I'm the youngest black man at CHOP in my room.
Wow.
So it's like I gotta sit there. I gotta know my stuff when I'm coming into these meetings. I'm getting a chance to work with the chief mission officer, the chief medical officer. I'm getting a chance to sit there and lead the projects where I'm telling the doctors and surgeons which direction we're gonna go with this type of stuff. So I gotta know my stuff. Same thing with music. If I go into an environment, if I sit there and say, if I go in, whether I'm in a white wedding or I go into a trap spot, if I don't know what I'm supposed to be playing,
you ain't
what's
gonna make it.
I ain't gonna make it. I'm gonna get booed or booted out one way or
I was
another.
about to say, when you said getting called out,
You
a lot
get
of
called
people
out.
call out
100%.
them
100%.
what? DJ, fuck up real quick.
Right.
Yes.
That's
Don't
it.
look at you, bro. Don't give you a look.
But
I
how many
do
times
it.
we been in parties?
Like,
Like,
yo,
yo, what the hell is he doing with your set?
How many times I've been at a party like, bro, I ain't heard Dirk in 30 minutes.
Right.
Right.
What is you
What's
doing?
going on?
What is you doing?
We in North Philly. Why ain't heard Dirk in 30
The heck?
minutes?
That's a fact. That's
No
a fact.
Meek, no nothing. You over here playing West Coast.
Yo, making my way downtown.
And also, I see
Up north.
at events. Making my way downtown from Ridge.
Yo.
Ridge.
About to go downtown. They gonna turn that shit off.
But it's facts. That's how it is.
No, yeah, and I was gonna say a lot of times you see a lot of especially in events more so, you see a lot of DJs try to cheat their way into getting the people up. You see a lot of people sitting down, and all of a sudden you see a song get on where everybody got to dance like the electric slide,
Yeah,
or
right.
something like that. You done finesse
that's a
50,
cheat code.
15 people out they seat now.
Cheat code.
That's a
You
fact.
feel me? That's a finesse.
But what's
The
next?
wobble and shit.
Uh-huh.
Right.
But all of a sudden they
next?
gotta get up too.
Nah, but Josh has seen me work at a wedding, like not even just a club. He's been to my clubs, he's done that, but he's seen me work a wedding, bro. I don't have to use a line dance,
No, you don't.
and that's just knowing the music, like knowing what people go through and feeling the emotion. I feel like it's an emotional thing for me. It's attachment, it's life lessons, it's like moments that I've had with my family members or people that are close to me that I know how the song is gonna bring it out for you. So when I'm DJing, I'm looking out in the crowd, seeing how they're reacting to each
I was
song.
about to say that.
He care. He care
you
about
see
the
how they
craft.
react, and
Connecting with
if
the people.
everybody's like, they're like,
Yeah.
like, yo, that ain't working. I'm gonna move away from this.
Right. If the DJ the littest
Talent.
person in the room, something wrong. You're the only one.
Right, if
Bob,
I'm the only one, like,
But
That's
bro,
a
like,
fact.
I'm
That's
lit
a
regardless. Like, that's just how I am. But honestly, you got to bring the energy.
Right.
You got to bring it.
No,
you can't
facts.
go in scared.
Facts.
Start
Facts
the
bring
energy.
it.
but the crowd
Facts
gotta
bring
be
it.
in.
Yeah, but they gotta be able to match or keep, like, you feel me?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
They can't be sitting down on their phone.
or it ain't no party.
Nah, not
It's
at
just
all.
we listen to a playlist. This is what we doing. And, you know, we just chilling.
I hate playlist DJs. Oh,
Yeah, it was what we
I
talking
could've
about.
did that.
Oh, I hate
What
it.
we talking about? But Toroc, you like I said, you know, you mentioned about the weddings and everything, right? You've won awards for doing weddings, and you know you're an award-winning DJ, you know, for weddings.
Tough.
You know, you're known on this coast about weddings. It's beautiful, right? Just why is that a focal point of yours, and what made you so famous with weddings?
I got good at it. For real, like my energy at a wedding, don't get me wrong, I love this club shit. And the funny thing is, like, a lot of DJs, they do it backwards. They do the clubs first, then they start to break into private events, and then they go into weddings as they get older, to get families and everything else like that. I did it in reverse. So it's even harder for me because I got 3 kids. I'm balancing 2 careers, and I'm still I'm starting to do it now. Make a name for myself when it comes to this. But the wedding aspect, I was able to bring something that I knew nobody in this area was doing. They were not treating weddings like the best party that could potentially be. So when I'm going into a wedding, I'm still hitting you with bangers that you hear at the club. Obviously, I'm not doing it to a certain degree, but I still drop dreams and nightmares at some point. Like, it's still
I need that at my wedding.
But even at the beginning, like with the parents and stuff like that, like for a black wedding, perfect example. If we're starting out the black wedding, I'm not starting out with no BS. Like I'm starting out with Frankie Beverly Mays, cameo. Like I'm literally letting it rip from the beginning.
Ken ready to dance.
Yeah, I thought about before I let you go in my head. That's going.
But think about it, you hear that dun, 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 like immediately. As soon as you hear it, you're hooked. You're like, all right, like it's business time. And that's how it's supposed to be. Literally in life and hustle, you gotta start from the rip. You gotta start correct. And if you're not gonna start correct, don't even show up.
Facts. And it's tough that you say that because I can kind of feel you when you say when you talk about the weddings. I'm a photographer and I've done a lot of weddings, and you'd be surprised. White people gonna sing dreams and nightmares like
100%.
People
are scared. People are scared to play certain songs, bro.
Bro, they're scared. I was just about to get into it. Some people are scared because they don't know what they. Man, them white people gonna sing that they on 24th and Birch.
I can show you,
like down on Birch block party.
I can show you countless videos, and it doesn't matter the environment I'm in. I could have a 70-year-old white guy dancing on the table, taking his pants off in front of everybody, dancing to a song.
Oh, he lit.
Like, and I'm talking about I'm playing the same stuff I would play with y'all for the most part. Not going too deep, but I can still play a lot of it.
You throw it in there, yeah.
I can still throw it in there. People are scared to do it. Like women like to dance. You get the women going, it don't matter what.
They want to twerk. They want to twerk. Guys
gonna follow.
100%.
Right.
They want to twerk. Yeah, they do.
You capture the women,
even the old
and
heads,
they twerk to the same music we twerk to.
Right.
Bro,
100%.
Whoa, wait. I just caught that. Hold up. That wasn't boss.
Drop one of them bombs.
Reverse.
Reverse.
Run that back.
Come on, Toroc, play the song. Reverse.
They twerk too. There we go.
They gave him a redo.
That was crazy.
That was crazy.
Oh man, I guess we kind of touched on it a little bit about just the when you are talk about a time when the crowd, right, wasn't as probably maybe not receiving what you was putting out, and how did you adjust to that, as far as set wise, based on the demographic?
It's actually happened more than you think, to be honest. I just gotta keep going. I couldn't give you exactly one instance, but it happens way more than you think, where there'll be a moment where I'll sit there and I know I'll fuck up. But nobody else in the room is really gonna know unless it's a DJ that's just sitting there waiting.
Right.
They just sit there just waiting like, yo, that transition was trash. I'm like, man, out of here. But nah, like it happens often, and all you can do is just sit there and go to that next wheelhouse. Trust yourself, trust the music that you know, and literally try to throw that up next. That's all I can do in that moment. I literally is less now. But when I started out, I probably was trash. Like, and I actually no, I'll give you a moment that I know.
Keeping it
actually,
a bean though, I like it.
I keep, so
we
literally,
all got the moments though.
I remember this one to this day. And shout out to DJ Shockwave, shout out DJ Maybach, out here with Lincoln University. I used to watch DJ Maybach, and like I said, I'm a true student of DJing. Like I would sit there, listen to Touch Tone, Diamond, Doc B, RL, Classic. Anytime they would listen, everybody knows watching is 9 and 5. 9 and 5, what happens at 9 and 5? DJs is actually playing mixes and not just the radio doing what they're supposed to do. So I was young, got my first shot. My cousin put me on. I got Penn State Homecoming. Got the black party. Went up there, and mind you, Penn State's all black party is different from a bar. But again, all black party is different from a bar. Totally different vibes. So when I'm starting out, like I'm still playing the black stuff, but it was just, I guess at the moment when I was doing it, in the beginning it was too pop. It was like, yo, just turn up. And I wasn't just turning up yet. And then literally, I would never forget it, bro. I hit a mental block that day. and I just couldn't figure it out. But like you have good crew around you, bro. They're gonna help you get through your shit. Like literally. So literally, they helped me through that moment, bro. They picked it back up, and then when I really like clicked back, I was like, all right, move. I got this now. I was like, literally, click.
A little brain fart.
Oh, I had a straight brain fart, bro. Like it happens. We all go through it.
No,
we all go through it. But at this point in time in my career, it's just like now I'm just so confident in what I do. I have to be. I'm coming back into a city, and don't get me wrong, Philadelphia. I love my city, bro. But also like Philly is different from Pittsburgh. It's different from Westchester. Different from Delaware, Baltimore, DC.
Easier.
You know what I mean, it's different.
Yeah, people easy.
So like, but now I'm at the point like I'm starting to get respect from a lot of the Philly DJs, and some of them ain't even heard me DJ yet.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I don't
respect,
bro. I haven't put out a mix in I don't know how long on like IG, YouTube, SoundCloud, Mixcloud. Oh, I need to, bro. Like again, being a boss, my time is different. I had to learn balance, but. It's coming. Trust me. Yeah. I'm coming.
I need that joint.
They don't even know. They don't even know.
I need that joint for the car ride.
Yes.
Yes. You know what I mean?
Just no
road trip.
No twerking while you drive.
Oh no,
no twerking while you drive.
I don't twerk to the same stuff that they twerk to. I don't do it. I don't think I twerk at all.
Yo, that song,
I let the shorty do it.
What that song I forgot.
The twerk song?
There's definitely a twerk song.
How you forget that? You seem to know it.
I don't twerk to it, bro, but it's definitely a twerk song.
What do you twerk to?
I don't twerk nothing, bro.
That's crazy. Oh man, that's crazy. All right, we're gonna switch gears in this one. So this is, and I know Keith was talking a lot about like twerking and all that extra stuff. You know what I'm saying? Crazy, right? You know. But what the people do know is that DJ Toroc, you be in the clubs. You know what I'm saying? Like DJing in the clubs, you know. And you actually had an opportunity to DJ for some legends. You know what I mean?
Respect.
And I want to talk about that experience. So you got the DJ for Tony Luke, Uncle Luke. You got the DJ for Jadakiss. That was both of them in one night. You know what I'm saying?
That was one night.
that was a great
memorable
night. Memorable night for sure. I know because I was,
he was taking care of that.
I was taking the camera. I was videoing the situation, so it makes sense,
Production.
You know what I mean? You already know.
Or that's all.
And then you also got the DJ for Ludacris. You know what I'm saying? And I was also there for that. But this is boss talk. You already know.
I saw the aftermath for that.
Crazy. The videos, man. You seen the videos?
I came around a couple months too late.
You here now though.
Here now.
We here now.
Ooh, I can't believe
cheerleaders.
Shout out to John.
Shout out to John.
Shout
out to John.
You know what I mean?
That shit was looking like
crazy. But yeah,
Alicia, Pat, my people. They were my people over there.
But you got the DJ for, like I said, Uncle Luke and Jadakiss and Ludacris and had those experiences. Just talk about what stood out from those experiences of DJing for some legends.
I was humbled to be in the moment, for real. I got an amazing platform, amazing opportunity. DJ with DJ Ghost, the 76ers DJ. On top of that, shout out Ghost. I got to be in some rare air now. I got an opportunity, and I just didn't take it for granted. So as soon as I got on that stage, don't matter whether it's Latin night, DJing for Uncle Luke, Ludacris, shout out to him. I just take it in stride and I just go off. Literally, I think you even said the one moment you could tell when I zoned in.
Yeah, you lock in.
Yeah, I locked in. It was a wrap. Like, it didn't matter what I was playing. It was just gonna be fire, gonna be heat.
It's and that look in your eyes. You can just zoned in. You can't even you know what I'm saying? You can't say nothing to him for real.
Yeah, but Super Saiyan on that joint.
But the funny thing is,
banger after banger.
No, it was banger after banger. But again, I was just playing for the women.
Right.
If the women is moving, everything else is moving.
That's all you really gotta do in the club.
100%. You know exactly what they want to hear.
And the men don't want much else but the women to dance. So you feel me? We green.
Preach. Yeah, but again,
long as I get Dirk every once in a while, we green.
But again, like at the club, it was humbling because the last one, when I first did Luke and Jadakiss, like they looked at me like, all right, youngin, like I see you. And then when I did the Ludacris joint, I got to spin for at least like almost 45 minutes to an hour.
Yeah.
And Luda was just sitting there
Luda,
vibing.
man.
Yes.
And shout out DJ Infamous. That's my dog, yo.
Shout out to y'all.
They were like, yeah, you going in. I appreciate like getting respect from those that are at the pinnacle of what they do.
Yeah.
Though it lets you know you're on the
you
right
go for
path,
it.
and
But
then you keep grinding. Like you don't use it as a moment and get your head big. That's not me. You like people that are watching this. If you know me from the rip, I'm the same. I ain't never going to change. I'm always going to be humble because I know where I've been. I've been at my lowest moment where I ain't have 2 dimes to rub together. Shit, my bank account was negative at one point in time, and at the end of the day, I still got to grind just like I got it now. I still grind the same way because you ain't promised tomorrow, and there's always going to be somebody else that wants to come and take your spot.
Facts.
Damn.
Facts.
I felt that in my soul when I said that.
Powerful.
Speaking of spots, and speaking of, you doing things, you're doing something real tough for the city right now with the open air thing.
Yeah.
So-
Shout out
so-
DJ Classic. Yo.
Yeah.
I'm always humbling with my guys, man.
You doing
Always
some real
humbling.
big shit though. That's tough though, and it's good to stay level headed and stay humble. But with the open air stuff, like tell us a little bit about what's going on with that. And
So we're trying to bring a new vibe to the city, like, and I'm not trying to say we're trying to be like DC or New York or anything like that. We're just trying to bring back when parties was parties. When you actually went to the club, you was literally a girl grab your head, she put that joint over top, but you just from behind. You know what I mean? It was like you literally
Sean Paul video.
Yo, swear to God,
read
bro.
them circles again.
Yo, like that was a time where partying was partying. Bro,
Last time.
my
That was the
mom.
time you
Shout
could
out,
sweat.
shout out to my mom too.
Right.
Literally, I was
T-shirt in your
16 years old.
walking around.
16 years old, going up on Lincoln University's campus for homecoming. And if y'all know Lincoln's homecomings, they got everybody from
You bringing
Powerhouse.
back memories, man.
Crazy.
So,
Damn,
bro, I've been around
Got
music for
stories.
so long. So literally, when I'm 16 going up there, this is what I'm thinking party should be. They had the whole upstairs gym. Diamond used to spin in there on occasion. Meek performed in there. I've met so many people. T-Pain, so many people up
Yeah,
there.
Nikki there too.
Yeah,
Nikki came
100%.
there. Yeah, Nikki came there.
But after
Yeah.
they performed, a lot of people don't know, especially if you ain't go. The party in the gym went from 12 to about 4.
crazy.
Oh my
No,
God.
I do remember
That
that.
was crazy.
Wonderful. I didn't know
crazy.
that.
12 to 4.
It was crazy up
Yeah.
there.
So mind
For
you,
sure.
it started at like 9, 10.
Yeah, crazy.
And then once they was done, the party went till 4.
I'm not
But
gonna
look, that's just the first floor. Then the other floor was a reggae floor.
100%.
With the island folks. Shout out my soca folks.
Hey.
Bro, that's how I learned soca music. Because I'm like, yo, I'm seeing 16 years old, seeing all these beautiful women. Like, what is going on? I'm a little ass kid. You see how little I am now. Imagine me in high school, though. So literally, these booties was just so big. And I'm like, yo, what is going on? My eyes as big as ever. But
Oh, he getting crazy.
yo,
now.
100%.
Uh-oh, getting loose.
Yo, you might as well keep it a bean. Like that's where my foundation came from. So when we see open air social, I want to get back to that.
Right.
Like, don't get me wrong, I love what we do in the clubs today, but I don't want it to just be trap music and that's the peak of our night. I want the peak of the night to be lit, like dancing,
Different
girls,
cultures.
100%, bringing everything, throwbacks from 2015 and before. And me and DJ Classic, when we linked up as well, it was just energy was reciprocated right from the rip, and we already knew what we wanted to do at a party. He's already been wanting to do it. I've been wanting to do it, and then we put our minds together. It came together, and then on top of that, we were able to make it happen. July 23rd, pull up, Roar,
We there.
nightclub.
Talk about it. What's going
Yeah,
on at Roar?
Roar be lit.
Movie.
Talking
Yo.
about it. What's going on at Roar? Break
Day
it down.
party. We're doing the Eagles training camp send off. I'm gonna try to send my
Hey,
boys.
Hey.
Send my boys off in style. I'm not gonna tell y'all everybody who's gonna be in there. Just know the birds will be in the building.
Birds. Come on now. We
No
got
pun
the birds.
intended.
And then
We got bird friends, man. We got the
Yo.
Eagles.
Yo,
They are
shout out.
friends.
My guys is gonna be in the building, and then on
outside.
top of that, big shout out to DSG Music Group. We got the Ciangi Twins is gonna be in the building. That's an exclusive. I'm just
Damn.
dropping right
Solid.
here. Yo.
Damn.
They gonna be
Awesome.
performing a song.
Solid.
My guy Danny G gonna be in the building. Knox the whole.
Oh, you dropping bombs. Drop a bomb on that. You gotta drop a bomb for that.
That's
Yo,
a punch.
the
Yeah.
squad's gonna be in the building, and we got some more
mean,
people.
name dropping.
Look, I'm not doing nothing else. I'm not gonna say
Listen,
nothing else.
I'ma
Just
tell
show
it.
up.
Say no,
Just
I
show
ain't
DJ
up.
Toroc gonna be in there, so y'all know.
I ain't
Show
gonna
up.
say it. I'll keep the secrets.
Y'all got the sections. They written the
Yeah,
sections.
sections, hookahs, bottles. We outside.
Listen, tell them when you get the tickets. We're gonna put it lower thirds.
Yes.
What's going on? What they do? Where they get it at? What
Tickets,
you
get it
gonna
on Eventbrite. Go to Open Air Social PHL on IG. Go to DJ Toroc, DJ Classic. We all got them on our page.
Damn.
Definitely pull up.
Pull up, man.
Pull up. It's gonna be a vibe.
movie.
And it's gonna be events throughout the summer, throughout the fall.
Oh yeah,
like,
we're rotating
in general.
venues. It's not just going to be open air social. Is just not meant for one venue. We're going to travel this thing. Like I don't care if I take it and like not saying this is where it's going to be. I don't care if it's Attico. I don't care if it's Moshaloo. I don't if it's open air. Heck, maybe we can even take it inside, go to down. I don't care.
Open air
we're just
about to be lit.
literally we're just going to rotate. We're on tour right now. And then the best part about it that I didn't even mention yet. I'm bringing my brother with me.
I was just about to say that.
yeah.
Can we
Yeah,
talk
yeah,
about
yeah,
that?
yeah,
I'm about to
yeah,
say.
yeah.
Can we talk about Ken?
Yes.
We talking about
Chef
them
Ken?
pins. We talking about the
Yes.
pins.
Can we talk about the friends that's a part of it? You feel what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
bro. Like I said, like everything I do,
Upscale.
everything I do, I'm very humble in it, and
Facts.
part of my being is bringing my brothers with me.
That's
100%.
right.
Like I can't get to where I am without my guys.
I'll
Shout
be
out,
doing the
like,
video.
Yeah, 100%.
Watch out for me on the can.
I can't do what I do without y'all. So I'm trying to like, if I get on, somebody put me on at some point in time. I'm not dumb and naive to sit there and say I did it all myself, because I didn't. Somebody at some point in time opened the door for me. So that is my being. I want to sit there and do that for others as well. So anytime I get an opportunity, I'm bringing my guys. And who is the best chef in Philadelphia?
Chef Ken. Forget
Ken.
Philadelphia, Delaware, Baltimore,
Yes.
Tri-State,
Yes.
Jersey.
He taking
and I'm
over.
gonna-
East
and I'm gonna
Coast.
keep it a bean. New York
taking
can't really
over.
cook, so at this point,
The
we
East
really-
Coast?
we really taking over the East Coast at this point. God damn.
We branching out. That's what we.
A lot of places really can't cook, so we just gonna talk the whole
appreciative to
state.
be on. Listen, a part of a good team. Bro.
What you bringing, Ken? What you bringing to open air, man? Talk
the
about it.
brunch? We doing upscale. We doing chicken and waffles, shrimp and grits, lamb chops. We doing everything. Mimosas.
The lamb is beautiful, y'all.
mimosas. The girls gotta go home bottomless mimosas.
Yeah, bottomless.
Oh man, them car rides.
Listen.
I'm picking Shorty up.
But look, the display. We doing.
I apologize in
You
advance
displaying
if you
it,
picking
though.
up
Yeah,
your lady
yeah.
after open air socials. It ain't my fault.
Uber.
I'm blaming Chef Ken.
Get
Yeah, I better get
So
Uber.
we walking them outside. You gonna be mad. You gonna be mad.
It's gonna be easy pickup,
Be
right?
mad, man. But it's all love though. No, I'm just appreciative to be a part of it. That's all, man.
It's beautiful.
He got some good visions, and he said from day one what he was gonna do, and he kept his word. So solid, bro. I'm part of the family now. So
You ready, man?
Yeah, we
Well,
outside.
welcome.
And-
Welcome.
And you know what I
He
like
gonna take
about that
over.
though? You know what I like about that though? Because me and him do that a lot.
Right.
I think that's what life is about.
Right.
Life is about relationships.
Facts.
And relationships aren't just bought upon, you watch sports, I watch sports.
Right.
No, what can I add to you as a
100%.
brother? You dig what I'm saying?
100%.
Add value.
How can I add value
Right.
To what
to
you
make
doing.
to make something that you're doing better? Like
Right.
me and him talk about all the time. I can't do this shit by myself. I can't do this shit by myself.
I learned that the hard
You
way.
dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like, bro adds so much value to what we do together. And I add value to what we do together to the point that when we do this shit it just blow. Everything that we doing just work because
fact.
we put a vision together and we go chase it.
Right.
Everybody not gonna see that vision, but
Right.
when you got
Nah, not at
two
all.
people, when you got two people that can come in agreement and say, open air about to be lit,
God is in the mist.
and you got somebody that's gonna do it, you know what I'm saying?
But the
Y'all put it
sad
together.
thing, that's one of the reasons why I try to sit there and I live and I breathe what I preach, just from the aspect that our people have been in this mindset of crab in a barrel mentality for a long
Too
time.
many times. Too much.
Long
Yeah,
time,
man.
and a lot of,
They not
especially when
coming
it
out
comes
rich.
to, hey, here's another tidbit about DJing. A lot of DJs hate on another DJ.
Oh yeah.
But I can honestly say the era that I've been in recently, it's been like tenfold different. Like it don't matter who I come across, Caution, A Boogie, like AMH.
Damn.
They all
Like,
solid boys.
They
Man,
all
I
solid, bro.
They all
Like it
solid.
don't matter, Goats. Like
all
all
solid.
of them are solid and literally will help you with an opportunity, kind of give you advice, let you know, and they don't try to shade you. They don't do that, and it's got to be that way with us as a people. Just because I'm winning, don't mean you can't win. There's so much money out here for everybody.
Too much money.
Credit
Like,
to you
bro.
though. The energy that you bring is a super, super positive energy.
Yes.
So when you come on, like I just met you probably a couple weeks ago, but when I met you,
That's the crazy part, though.
Yeah.
That's the crazy
we forever
part.
friends
and
at that
we
point.
brothers now. But
Yeah.
when he first, I'm real big on like observing what somebody say. Like I don't just go off of like, you know what I mean, their status or who they be hanging around. I'm looking like, all right, is he going like really stand by his word?
Right.
Everything he said he stood by.
Right.
And I got friends and people that I knew for 15, 20 years who don't do that.
Right.
Damn.
So it's like you come in for 3-4 weeks and you already standing on everything you said.
Oh,
we
genuine.
solid, we locked in.
Yeah.
So
And he
literally-
coming from a place of love. He bringing me around people. He's showing me he's celebrating me when I'm around him.
Right.
People don't do that. Black men don't do that.
People scared to do that, bro. People scared to give
They don't
flowers.
do it, bro. They don't do it. They scared. They
And you know what's
intimidated.
crazy?
Insecurity.
And he think it's dick eating.
Yeah,
that's
but you
what
got
I
your
mean.
own identity and you're not insecure.
Right.
So that's why I appreciate you.
I know who I am, man. You got to be confident. If you're watching this, you got to be confident in who you are and what you do. Don't worry about nobody else. Run your own race. Do your own thing. But literally also take this as an analogy. When a spaceship goes into space, right? It has boosters.
Yes.
Those boosters are not going to ride with you the whole time. That could be your friends. That could be your family. Your family's the same way too. They ain't going to be with you. Sometimes they fall off, bro. And unfortunately, there's nothing you could do. But you go for the stars, right? But at the same time, you may dock at the International Space Station. And you may find some real ones up there. So that's where I'm at right now, man.
And you got to kind of have that mindset going into any business of your own, because you can't expect your friends and family to be the ones spending top dollar on you.
They support you later.
Yeah.
No, they support you when you get there.
When you up there already.
And not only do they support you when you get there, they wait until you get there to want to be a part of anything you got going on. Anything you got going on. Now I just want to be. I just want to come with you. Oh, you about to go? You about to go cook?
Right.
Oh, you about to go cook? I know that shit about to be like. I want to go.
I want some food.
Oh, yeah, I want some
bring
food.
my friends.
Now I want to bring all my friends.
I want to get in for free.
You feel me? Right.
Come to the door and
when
greet
you
me.
was grinding and it was tough and you had to go do deliveries on one car.
They ain't take me to the market.
Nope.
When I had
Right.
They wasn't there with the prep.
They ain't do it.
They ain't go to the restaurant depot with.
No, they don't. I'm telling you, people.
They ain't want to put it on that membership at BJ's. Damn,
they did.
Sam's Club.
Hey, you want to help me out?
They ain't even want to bag the platters up when they was done. They wanted to sit there and smoke, drink. They ain't want to bag the platters up, take them downstairs to the door.
That's sad.
They wanted me to do everything.
They ain't the real ones.
I appreciate people like you, bro. Y'all. I do. I appreciate people. Y'all solid, bro.
Bro, facts though. Like,
I talk about y'all every day of my life, bro.
Happy to
y'all
meet
solid,
you, brother.
Bro.
Yeah, bro. I mean, I was on live with Brody. He was.
I talk.
Real,
Wow.
It's real genuine shit.
Wow.
Real
Y'all
genuine
solid,
shit.
bro.
And for you to succeed in this world, especially in Philadelphia, you gotta have the right team around you of people that's just even if I got a homie that just give me my flowers and nothing else, that could be enough motivation for me to say, damn, he peeping that I'm doing this, I might actually be doing something right.
I can do it,
bro. Every moment I get, I tell this man about something that he's doing right, so he can keep doing it. Because at the end of the day, he just doing it because that's just like you said. You said a strong word I like earlier. You just said it. Identity.
Right.
Knowing your identity.
You gotta have your own identity.
Josh doing everything he do, the way he met you, he was just being himself.
Right.
It was just his identity.
Facts.
But it whatever he did, it was something that was able to stick to y'all, that was genuine, that now he's still here.
I thought he was my age. I thought he was my age.
Yeah, I've been getting that a lot lately.
I'm still trying to
figure
come
out
around to it like, oh, this is my youngin. But I told him I can't call him my youngin.
Don't be throwing our age out there like that.
Right.
I ain't say the age. I ain't say the age.
Right.
But I had
That's what you said on
I had to
live, though.
mentally tell myself like, he's solid.
And that was
I can't
heavy, though.
young ball him because
Right.
he
Appreciate that.
proved himself without me even knowing who
Bro,
he was.
age is just a number.
Bro.
No, for real though.
Yeah,
Bro,
Yo.
he's solid, bro.
I'm not gonna
I
lie.
appreciate that.
One of my guys,
Thank you, Ken.
one of my guys, and I had to single this man out because he's definitely put me on to the game of how Philadelphia was. When I said, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna branch out from just weddings now.
Right.
I said I'm coming, and it's DJ Move. A lot of people know him. Yo, shout out Move. That's my big brother right there. Like, he was thorough. He kind of showed me the blueprint. Like, everything that I do now, he been doing.
Wow.
But he does it on the low. He been doing it on the low, putting people on for the longest time.
You're a student in the game.
Yeah, 100%. But he's also he realizes there's so many wins out here for everybody.
Right.
So many wins. Like boss talk, that man is a boss. If you could give business away, and trust me, I be struggling with that. I'm like, I see the bread come in, I'm like, I step out.
I can make both events in the same day.
Yo, Vegas.
I could do 4 events in one day, right?
They said 1,200. Fuck.
Every 2 hours? Oh, yeah.
I be trying. But literally, like, having that mindset to be like, yo, especially like again in Philadelphia, there's a lot of monopolies too. So a lot of the club owners and promoters, they know the guys they like and they keep recycling them through. So in order to break through, sometimes, like I said, you need somebody to open that door.
To get that,
yo, he was the first one that sat there and was like, yo, I'll introduce you to this person. Come out with me one night. I'll show you the ropes. And bro, ever since that, bro, we've been sturdy. Ever since, and I've been trying to follow his lead as well and putting somebody else on and reciprocating that same energy. So shout out DJ Move, yo.
And what I learned about that is when you do that, you don't lose.
No,
you don't lose. Like you feel like I might be giving away money, but I tell Josh all the time, my price is my price for a reason.
Yeah.
If I need to hire overhead, I can hire overhead.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And if I need you to take a job, I'm not losing no money. You gonna make some money. We winning.
But it's your time now.
Yeah,
it is your time.
Yeah.
And you do pay for convenience.
That's true.
You do pay for convenience.
You do.
Like, and so sometimes, you know, but those quote unquote L's are still wins because it always reciprocates itself. Even relationships, even me giving him a job, it could build a relationship. If I'm me and him already didn't have this relationship that we have now, I can give him a job. It could build a relationship. Now, next thing you know, me and him, both photographers, doing a wedding that we can make $5,000 off of, opposed to $2,500 because now I got two photographers.
Correct.
Yep.
And he gonna reciprocate it because he's thorough.
And I'm gonna still make my $2,500.
You still gonna make your $2,500.
So we cool. It's just now y'all gonna get a better quality because now I got 2 angles, or you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And so on and so on. So it just makes now my weddings are gonna be better.
But you're not thinking narrowly. You're thinking with the broad picture.
Right.
Team, man. You need a team.
Team aspect. Wow.
So yeah, no, everything that definitely was like
that's solid.
That was genuine.
And we're coming to an end for sure on time. But before we get to the final question, which is the staple question, just want to give any DJs a little insight. Anybody want to be a DJ or anybody that's into the business of entertainment or anything like that, just give us a little behind the scenes of any business about DJing that maybe people don't know about. You know what I mean?
I mean, there's a lot that goes into DJ. You got to learn how to market yourself, but also you got to champion yourself too. When I say champion yourself, you got to believe in yourself. Like you said, when it comes to the price, you're talking about your price is your price. Don't let nobody lowball you. I saw somebody post the other day. They were like, people pay full price at Target and Starbucks. Don't lower yourself. They pay full price there.
$20 for a coffee.
That's real. They can pay full price with you. Yeah. So they'll literally say, "Oh, say if you cost $1,000," just throwing a random number out there. It's like, say if you throw $1,000 out there for your quote. They're like, nah, 500. Wait,
why my price was my
price?
price?
Why I gotta come down off of that?
Right.
Like, nah, believe in yourself. And just because that gig may not come through, there might be something else laid down for you down the pipeline. And literally, we were talking about wins and losses earlier. And like I said, I've lost plenty of times. I've fallen, I've gotten up, I've gotten kicked right back down the whole damn flight of stairs. But at the end of the day, you just gotta keep getting up, keep grinding, be humble enough to learn from others. Don't think you know everything because you don't. There's always gonna be somebody that knows something better than you. Know your lane. Like if you sit there, if you can't scratch like me, don't get me wrong. I know I'm nice with certain things. I can't scratch like a lot of these boys out here. Some of these young cats got hands, but me, I know what my lane is, so I don't try to jump in a lane. I'm running my race, bro. Right. I know what works for me. I know I'm not gonna sit here and try to sit there run and try to throw a bow in your lane. Like, nah, I stay in my spot. I know what I do. I believe in myself and I keep grinding. Like I said, be a student of it. If you sit there and you say you love music, listen to music every day. Learn something new. Don't just listen to what people listen to on the radio. Right. But again, 9 and 5, clock in. Hear what the best people in your area are doing. The same thing if you're a doctor, if you're somebody else, you're a chef. I'm pretty sure you're sitting here watching other chefs, what they doing, and then trying to figure out how you can make whatever work for you off of your own experiences and what you like to do. Don't try to recreate what somebody's already done.
Right.
You start imitating people, that's when you go.
Your brand up.
They gonna start looking at you like, yo, hold on, what's this DJ doing? I done heard this before.
And you gotta understand that when somebody paying for your services, like I said, we all got our own price, right? And none of us is gonna budge on our price. Somebody call you and they want to spend your price, they want your work.
Right.
100%.
So the moment you try to throw an elbow in somebody else's lane to try to catch another wave, they noticing, hold on, this is not Toroc.
This is not
I paid for.
Yeah, and or this shrimp ain't really what this ain't the shrimp he was doing last week. He trying to shrimp. I ain't one day shrimp. I need them shrimp you had last week. Fuck is this?
There's an extra season in there that wasn't in there last week.
No, for real though, because it's like everything that we all do is tough. You know what I'm saying? Because someone else does it and they do it differently.
Right.
And someone else sees that and they like it, they like it that way and like it your way. So you got to stay in your lane in order to maximize what you are doing because your fans want you at the end of the day.
Right.
At the end of the day, it's your race. And that's what I love about what you said. Because your fans want what you got to offer.
100%.
I can't beat nobody else but me.
Yeah, you're right. Can't. Damn, that's what makes you unique, man.
Doing a great job, brother.
Damn, keep
Great
doing your
job.
thing, man. You about to tear up the city and
For
this
sure.
East Coast, and you gonna travel West Coast, Midwest. You gonna take over.
We're out in San Diego next March. I already got a book. I can't wait. Can't
Let
wait.
me get my flight.
Can't wait.
San Diego.
Let me get my flight.
Bro, that's literally like my first West Coast trip. I can't wait, bro.
Yeah?
Like,
Wow.
West Coast so lit.
No, I mean as far as DJing.
Like DJing, right?
It's DJing,
Business.
I'm excited. I'm
That's
ready.
beautiful.
That's a blessing.
We
bro.
excited.
Again.
You going too? You going?
Shoot, I want to go.
Shit, I'm ready, bro.
I want to. You said March?
And his birthday weekend too.
Oh, we definitely got to go.
Damn, March.
We outside.
Oh,
Plenty of
March.
time.
Oh, that's
Shout out to my
plenty of
areas.
time. My birthday in April.
Put that joint right on the card.
Mine in February. Well, ours in February. Right?
Yeah.
outside.
Both of y'all February?
We outside.
Yeah, February
And
is
you
good.
March?
I'm March.
And I'm April.
We outside.
That's crazy.
outside.
Every month lit. The beginning of next year, crazy.
You probably just pick one birthday and it's up.
Yeah, just celebrate
middle.
right in the
Pick
middle.
my birthday, yeah. We out in March.
We out. We
We gotta do one of them gang trips, man.
Yeah,
Them
we
joints
out.
be the littest.
We outside.
Well, it's
brotherhood,
March.
brotherhood is key, bro.
No,
Yeah.
facts, bro.
You gotta have a sturdy group around you, and that's another thing. Mental health, when it comes to, like I said, when I was at my lowest, bro, like my family, my boys, they helped me through it. Like my wife, that like literally, you gotta have a solid group around you. Like mental health is real amongst the black community. Don't be afraid to talk about it.
And we gotta keep each other up.
Yeah.
We all need
We
therapy.
gotta keep each other.
Yes.
Tell me about it,
We
bro.
all need therapy.
All need therapy.
Been through a whole lot, man.
Just
You
not $200 an hour. That's
No.
bro.
Nah, we almost here.
We're gonna start with the Instagram therapy.
Yeah, I was like, hold up,
Yeah, they got a little
YouTube.
cheaper rate.
Like, yo, they told me to say this. Right here.
Telehealth. We gotta do it on the phone.
Yes.
Virtual.
All right.
Oh man, well,
Thanks.
this is the time that everyone has been waiting for, of course, because it is the staple of Boss Talk. We have, everybody knows when it gets to the end what we're asking. You know what I'm saying? Now, DJ Toroc, you're not a rapper, so we're not gonna ask you to do some bars. You know what I'm saying? Unless you got bars. But
I mean, I got bars, but I ain't gonna do that to myself.
You know, the DJs be experimenting.
Right, you know what I'm saying? You might ask.
Everybody,
You know?
so we probably made a beat, made a song and shit real quick.
So, but we're not gonna do that. But so everybody that's on the show always got asked to answer the staple question, and the question is, what does it mean to be the boss? So, DJ Toroc, I'm gonna ask you, what does it mean to you to be a boss?
To be a boss for me is you gotta sit there and be in control. And when I say in control, I don't mean like your hand over everything to be a supervisor. That's not a boss to me. A boss is somebody that's humble enough to sit there. If, say, for example, if you run in a building, you better know how to clean them toilets the same way as the person that's being a custodian.
Damn.
You gotta know every level of everything that you do. That's why I sit there and say I'm juggling 2 careers right now, which is unheard of, especially in the lane that I'm in, and simultaneously succeeding in both. But I'm able to do that because I'm humble enough to learn. I'm humble enough to know that I have to sit there and break myself down and know who I am as an individual, to be humble enough to take those lower paying gigs and start off slow in the beginning, to know that I have to run my own race and just do what I do best. And then at the same time, being a boss means putting other people on. So that's key for me.
You sure do that?
If you sitting there worry about yourself, you're not a boss, you're a dictator. You want to do things on your own. So if you're a boss, you can really sit there and put everybody else on top of that while running your own race and making your wins as well.
Creating bosses.
That's beautiful.
Create other bosses, create other bosses.
Yeah.
100%.
Bosses don't create workers, they create bosses.
100%.
Circle of bosses.
Big facts.
Bosses.
Big
So,
facts.
That's definitely there, man.
Ken, you got anything to add to that? You want to say anything? Or
I literally, every time somebody asks me that, I say something really, really similar to that. And I'm big on putting my community on, the kids on, my family on, anybody that supported me, not looking down on them because I'm a little bit of steps ahead of them.
100%.
Just keeping them up. If they really genuinely support me, I'm keeping them right behind me or right beside me and giving them the game. I'm a student of the game, so I want them to be a student of the game. Anything that I got going on, I want them to soak it in so I don't have to work as hard later on. I could put them in position, and then when they get in a position to my position, they could put the younger squad on. They don't got to work as hard as they working at the time.
You want them to learn from your mistakes.
Yeah,
Keeping new
it's
money.
a cycle. It's a cycle.
Keeping new money too.
And you don't maintain being successful if the people beside you or behind you don't know what you know. it'll run out. Once you get tired of working, then nobody else knew what you took. It was being selfish. The game run out. So teach everybody else that's running up beside you.
Each one teach one.
If Granny didn't give us them ingredients, we wouldn't be still making.
I wouldn't be Chef Ken.
Yeah, right.
I'd just be Kenny.
Thank God for Granny and
regular
Mom.
little Kenny, bro. That's no cat.
Thank you for Mom and Granny.
That's a fact, bro.
Kenny would have been
Kenny. That's a fact. Chef Ken would have been Kenny, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
South Park, bro.
And that ain't a good Kenny.
So grandma was the real boss.
Grandmom and Mom.
And her mom and her grandma.
Yep.
You feel me?
You know what I mean?
A long line of good hands.
That's a fact, bro.
For sure,
That's
man.
a fact.
So
100%.
Thank you. Well, guys, we am glad that y'all came up on Boss Talk, you know, and just was in the Boss Circle and kept it real, spit that game, man. And,
Right.
Appreciate you.
Kept it real. I Toroc, thank you for giving us the business and the inside of DJing and your story.
Facts.
It's very inspirational.
Taught me some stuff today, brother.
And some of them gems.
And them gems, man. You keep on putting people on, keep on being you, and listen, you got the lane and you really running it. And listen, the people know that, they seeing it, and you gonna keep rising. So
I hope so. It's God's plan.
God's plan.
Sturdy boy.
And for me, because I'm in healthcare too, continue to put on for the healthcare, man.
Yes, sir.
For the men in healthcare, man, because it ain't too much of us, man.
Yeah.
We need more scrubs, man.
Balancing two careers.
No pun
man.
intended. No pun intended.
That's beautiful, man. So,
Solid.
all right, then, and and Ken, we're gonna see more of you soon too. You know,
already.
Boss
Yes,
Talk.
sir.
You feel
You
what I'm
already.
saying?
Boss Talk.
You know, you already know, man.
Shout out to
Boss.
these brothers right here.
Yo, he has to bring a platter in
Shout
here
out.
when y'all doing that.
Oh no, look.
He got to bring a platter.
No, this is gonna be crazy when I drop my joint. No.
I just want to be in the background eating while y'all.
I don't
doing
even
this.
want to tell them everything, but y'all.
Number one, I'm
Come
gonna
on.
have to.
Come on.
I'm gonna have to get my AI to read the questions because I'm gonna be quiet as shit.
Listen.
AI gonna have to read the questions.
Yo, I did two other joints in the studio. They all got grub.
Oh shoot! I can't wait to
Yeah,
wait.
crazy.
Listen, it's coming to
Can
the
I
Boss
grab a
Talk
camera?
studio.
I'm
Can I
telling
shoot a
y'all,
camera?
any-
Can I be a cameraman?
You could. You want to be that day?
I'll be a
Yeah.
cameraman.
Anybody that's a fan of me that day, just tune out because once you see the steam come up
Yo,
when I
it's gonna
open
be
when I
crazy.
pop the platter and the steam starts, I'm running.
Y'all my brothers too, so I'm gonna do
Runs.
something crazy
Hey,
for y'all.
man.
No shellfish for you.
Yeah, no
Chicken.
shellfish. See,
Gotcha.
that's how he my brother. He
I
know me.
you. Know me.
Throw that shit on my plate.
I give you extra
Give me
joint.
all of that.
Shrimp,
Or the crab meat lobster. Oh, let me get crazy. Let me get
Lobster
crazy.
tail,
Let me get
I'm
crazy.
all
scallops,
of
throw
that.
all that in there.
Listen, man. Everybody gonna want to be in the studio that day for the food.
Facts,
You know?
man. We outside.
Bro.
We gonna feed the staff. We'll feed.
I ain't gonna lie, we're gonna have to do a separate thing just showing the pan of the food.
Yeah.
Oh no, we gonna get some crazy.
Oh yeah,
Crazy.
100%, 100%. So,
Facts.
hey, it's Boss Talk, y'all, with Josh
It's keys.
and Chef Ken and it's DJ Toroc.
Sure.
Let's get it.
Uh.